Hi, if you are first to the Vari Zapper, let me introduce it to you. When you purchase, it's coming in this case. We're going to open up and we're going to see what is inside. You're probably going to have your manual, which I strongly recommend to read it. Okay, it's not all the book in English, so it has different languages. The English portion is only this. I will highly recommend to read it because it's important to know what device are you getting into. Now, this is important too. This is the warranty. It has 2 years warranty, and it's important that you can feel it. Okay, we have the manual. Then we're going to move this back and we're going to actually take everything out. So this is your device. This is the actual USB-C slot cable and the actual power cable. Then this is 2 wristband. This is a cable that got connected to your device, this one. And you have a pair of electrodes, okay? This is adhesive electrodes that can go into your skin. And this is 2 important guys here. We have 2 modules, okay? So we're gonna explain everything in detail, but at the moment I want to just move this from here and we're gonna actually keep going. Okay, we're here again. So the Vari Zapper is an electronic device designed by Dr. Hulda Clark, and if I'm not wrong, is a German physician. This frequency device or electronic device, it produces a wave, a square wave with a positive offset. That is to say that the wave has no negative portion on it. Okay, so this is basic how it works. First, now we need to know, your device here. I'm going to explain everything by the time. Now we have these 2 modules. This module is going to be the one that is going to charge the internal battery inside. Let's see how it works. You can see a slot in here. Then you can actually put it in. Hear the click. That means that it's ready to be charged. We don't know if your device has been charged from factory, so we're going to go and charge. We need these 2 cables. Okay, we're going to actually plug in this in your USB, and then the other end is going to be an USB-C. Let me actually plug it in my power, and then when you plug it in, you're going to see a screen coming up. Let me see if it's actually visible there. Okay, you can see there probably, yeah, it's starting up. Now it said that it's a 0%. Meaning that I need to wait until it's being charged 100%. So I'm going to wait for my device to be charged 100%, and I'm going to continue with the video. In the meantime that my battery is getting charged, I'm going to explain you a little bit about these other cables and things that come in as part of your kit. So this is the cable that you're going to use when you're using the machine, okay? So this is a little bit long. Okay, this end will go here, okay, right there. When your device finished charging, you're going to take it off the charger, and then you're going to insert in this slot, which is going to be the one that going to let the machine to work. Let me actually undo these cables here. Okay, now you have 2 ways that you can use it. Most people, they use the wristband, which is not my favorite because you need to wet them, and if it's winter they can get very cold. So how it works, this is very easy. You open up at the end there, okay, check how big is your arm. It's going on your wrist. As I said, it has to be a little bit tight enough. Okay, this is very long for me, and then you have to click it with the cable. So we're going to do the 2 wrist. Okay, I'm going to move my wash up, and then I'm going to get this one also there. Now, for better current or better connection, a lot of people, they wet them before to put them into your wrist. Okay, so that is ready now. Okay, once when my device is charged or all charged, I'm going to actually insert it into the slot where the battery charger is going. Now this is one way. Now if I don't decide to go this way, and I'm gonna go with the gels pad, which is the adhesive pads, if that's my favorite way, because they stay there. And also you can put this one anywhere in your body, meaning that if you have some pain in your back, you can put it in your back. I'm going to put it actually in my wrist again so you can see it. So I stick it there, one on each side. Now this sticky thing probably can go away with a couple of uses. What I do, I rinse in water, just plain water, like water all around, let them to drop the water, and trying to just clean it with my clean fingers, and then put it on top of my skin. Make sure that you haven't got any creamy or oily things. So wash your hands, and that they will stick in there. And again, you can click that there and click the other one there. So now you know exactly how to put the bands, the wristband of the gel. Okay, we're ready now. You can see it's 100%. Actually, did it show? Okay, but it's 100%. You just tell it there. Now I'm going to unplug it. Okay, and we're going to remove this from the plug. Make sure that always you keep your Vari Zapper things in the actual case. Okay, it's important to keep and be organized. So I'm going to put it there. Now I'm going to just remove the battery charger and put it again into my case. Okay, and then I'm going to introduce the one that are going to actually work. So again, look for the right way and click it in. Make the click, that means it's ready. So remember when I told you that you have to plug in this, so you plug it in there. Now I have to choose what sort of connectors I'm going to use. I'm going to use my gel, as I put it before. This is when I like it. Now remember that the gel can be adjusted anywhere where you have pain, can be, you know, in your back, and never put it in your head. Okay, it's been, I think there is some instructions and limitations written in your manual, so that's why I recommend to read the manual. Okay, now I've got this connected to there. Now we're going to turn it on by pressing down. So this button is on and off. Okay, it's just coming up. So by default, you're gonna have here run the last program. So the last program that I was running, it was normal zapping. I'm not sure if you can really see there, normal zapping. Okay, now by using the wheel, I can move down, down, or up again. Okay, so if I said I want to run the last program, I'm just going there, click again, and then it's going to ask me about when connected, press. So I'm connected because I have the connection already there. So press down. Then it says connection good. Press to run program. And now can you see those square little current that are going into the display? Okay, that's gonna run for an hour. Okay, now if I want to stop it for any reason, you have a pause. You're gonna pause in there, so you pause the program. Okay, at this I think it's paused already, so I get back, press again, sorry, and get it back again. Okay, so now to stop it completely, you can probably go back, and I think you have to just press it completely down. So just to turn it off. You turn it off by 3 seconds, and then it's shutting off, and then it's completely off. Every time you use it and you finish, unplug it. Otherwise, the battery is going to go very easily. Now I can use it for a second time. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to change a program in there. I'm going to actually put it back again. I'm going to press 3 seconds, and then it's going to come up. So remember, 3 seconds down to turn it off, and 3 seconds down again to turn it on. Okay, if I'm going to select a program, I'm going to select a program. Now in this machine, I got a few programs. As you can tell on the side, on the right hand side, just here I have a few program installs in there. I got common virus, common fungus, common parasite, etc, etc. So you can buy those drivers separately and you can put it later on. So I'm going to show you now. On the left side you got normal sapping, sappicator, and continuous sapping. Normal sapping is the one that I use all the time. The sappicator is actually to be used with fruit and vegetables. I never use that one. And continuous sapping is continually sending the current. Okay, now I'm going to pick up the normal sapping again. I click in there. Now let me get back to again because I want to show you how to, can you see those little directional buttons in there? So this one here, this one is to move my cursor from left to right. So if I'm going left, I'm going right, over here. Now I'm going to just get, also you can use your wheel to move left and right if those one doesn't work. This one doesn't work, so I'm going to get back. I want to get back, so this is actually an arrow to get back as well, but to get forward. So I want to get back now, so I'm going there, click down, then I got back. Now what happens if I have some drivers and I want to use the drivers? Now you use this directional button. So I'm going to the right. So now I'm moving my cursor or my mouse to the right hand side, and I can select common fungus, common parasite, or common virus. Okay, so if I say common virus, I'm going to press there, and that it will show you here. Run the program. I'll say yes. So now what is running here, you can see on the top there, common virus, and the code is 6723. Then use when connected, or press. I connected, all my things connected, connection good, press run to run the program, and then it's running. This program from the car are a bit longer than the normal one. This one for 1.5 hours. Okay, so once when you finish with this, you just again press it down, 3 seconds, shutting off, and then just now and again take this off, get it there. I remove this from it. I usually just keep it like that because I'm always going to use the same sort of connection. So I put it back into my case. Now for this, usually you put it back here, but I do put it at the back here. So in that I keep them in a nice place. Every time I need to use it, they are up there if you're going to use the electrodes. Otherwise, if you're going to use this, put it in water, a bit of water around, so that will keep the connection strong. Otherwise it will complain and it will tell you when you have a fail on the connection. It will tell you here failed connection, and you have to check your connectors. Okay, now for the cards I'm going to show you some of the cards that I got. Now this is the card that you can buy separately, and this is going to be that little one is a common driver. Let me show you here. I have a list, you can tell there. So the numbers, number 1 is allergy, number 2 is asthma, 3 high blood pressure, chronic fatigue, diabetes, blah 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 blah, flu and heart, HIV, headache, cancer is number 15, liver, cholesterol, you got multiple sclerosis. So a number of cards here that you can use for a specific disease. Myself, I've been using the one for allergies because I suffer from a lot of allergies, and I have to tell you that it's been helping me a lot. Not 100% because I haven't done a full treatment. I always use only the Zapper. But in another video, I'm going to tell you exactly my experience with the Zapper and why I decided to buy. I'm going to post this underneath the video so you can see the number for every individual disease. Now the contact here that I have on top is drhuldaclarksupply.com, which is in America, and that's the phone number. So for people in Australia and other countries, they need to check for postage that may be a little bit more expensive. Now this is the card I want to show you. If you buy this card, this is a 23 is Z723. So Z723 or 23 is a common viruses. Okay, I'm going to put it here in my hand. Okay, then I have to put it off, on, and probably I need to actually insert my cable with my connector, my module. So again, this one. Okay, I turn it on, 1, 2, 3. Once when my machine is on, I can now insert this one in here. There's one little problem with the car. You can put it only once. If you buy one, it will recognize it straight away here. It doesn't recognize with me. Let me see. It's an error. It says upload successfully completed. A new program is available in PD library. Press to select. This is actually common virus. It's being successfully installed. If I'm going to the right again, it's going to be fatigue, common bacteria, common fungus, common parasite, common virus. So this is the one that I just installed. Now, as I said to you before, if you buy a new machine and then you want to install the same car, it wouldn't do it, unfortunately. So now I have to press that again to get it out. Wait a minute. There. And that's here. So you can put it back. Now, you can install it in your machine only. Okay, you cannot share it with anybody else. And if you buy a new one, you cannot be able to install it again. It happened to me because I got another machine and I couldn't install it on the other one. So this is my own one. Okay, so that's all for the drivers. Now, if I want to select that one, you go in there, and again, it will come on the top when you press down again. It's not going to, when connected, poor connection because I'm not connected. Okay, so when you connect it back again, you can still go and run the program. If I want to turn it off, and again, 3 seconds down, 1, 2, 3, and then it will actually shut it down. Yes, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, shut it off. Okay, so if you have any question, you can ask me below the video. I can happily answer all your questions in relation to the use of this. No one taught me how to use it. I have to really go from the scratch, and it was very frustrating. I got a few cars in here that I've been buying from my family, you know, everything different, as you said, as you saw here in the car. So hopefully you enjoy your Vari Zapper, but this is a good machine. I tell you by experience.